Hey, welcome to something I'm not really used to doing. I'm going to be developing a ship in Starmade. Now, I do like doing this, but I've never really considered recording the whole ordeal because I didn't really know how to. But I have found a few ways to get better quality footage, so my apologies if this is in 1080p 30 instead of, actually a decent resolution, which I normally record at, which is, for those who are not aware, 1440p 60. That's because I'm gonna run out of storage space before I manage to actually finish these videos. So we are making quite a large ship right now. It's the Venturian class heavy cruiser. I'm trying to make it sort of like a lot of my other ships, but I don't just want to make another carbon copy big ship with pointy front and fat back. Because that's kind of annoying, because you kind of start losing, ideas on what to do when you get to the end. If you just try to make a ship like this, I am gonna attempt to make it interesting, but I sadly haven't even figured out a theme for it. But I do think a sort of more like industrial-ish theme would be nice. I'm playing in creative mode and I'm playing on a private server, which I've set up with a second machine, but yeah. So we're aiming for the ballpark of over 100k, maybe even, I could get this to over 200k, but that might be a bit of an impact on the ship's actual quality levels, so I'll consider that later. But for now, I'd like to now say that I've been trying my best to not make a video making fun of cheating in video games, but I mean, you obviously know what I'm talking about. But I can't be asked making a video where, I mean, I could probably make a video that's essentially one very large shitpost, where all the video is me saying Mr. Who I don't even gonna name him. I can't be asked, honestly, like, he cheated in a video game. If he had fucking apologized, I fucking bet his entire audience would be like, hey guys, he apologized. That means he's completely innocent. And, of course he didn't do that, because why apologize when you're being caught cheating? But, yeah. So now he's gonna have to deal with a bit worse backlash now that he's managed to piss off everyone on Earth with his behavior. Which wasn't very nice of him, I have to say. Like, when an idiot who just films videos for fun and out of boredom has a better moral compass and better maturity levels than one of the fastest growing channels ever, I'm pretty sure that I mean, I think that speaks a lot to the absolute state of this website I'm uploading these things to. I would also just like to mention that people say his channel won't be affected. The idea which I would like to present is the Leafy effect, where a channel may be too big to die until one day it magically just starts fading. Now with Leafy, that had something maybe to do with YouTube if you follow the something which I sort of actually think makes a lot of sense, which is the Emperor Lemon conspiracy theory, which again, I mean, calling it a conspiracy theory is stupid due to how actually it is scientific, but then Leafy got banned, which was funny. I know some people were like making a big deal out of it, and I sort of get how someone would see this as a big deal, but yeah, I find that funny because I don't really care about drama that much. And then the drama was about something which I care a lot about, which is speedrunning. I don't really see cheating in video games as that bad. Like, I don't consider it a war crime. I know it's bad, just not like war crime levels of something being bad. So I think if he would have apologized and... because Dream clearly is skilled, he would have probably managed to get the record legitimately after, like, what, being maybe, like, temp banned for a year. And, but his behavior and his ego really just kind of ruined his credibility, not just to the speedrunners, but to people like me. I mean, obviously, if you're a Dream fan, your reaction to this is either, well, yeah, I agree with you. He did really not conduct himself well for his mass follower base. He should have acted more maturely. Or you think something which is also completely correct, that I'm a nobody and there's, why do I have an opinion on this? And the reason I really have an opinion on this is because, well, in all honesty, why shouldn't I? Like, I also record these videos. The fact that my videos get like 10 views and his gets 10 million doesn't really matter to me. I also make these things, and I think my opinion is also sort of valid. Because, hey, guess what? I do this stuff purely from passion. Another fun fact for you, my setup here produces, because I have multiple things running at the same time, so much heat that, and I'm not lying to you, it's winter, right? It's I'm actually recording this on Christmas Day, and it's actually so hot right now that I'm literally fucking melting here, because it's so hot here under my desk in winter that yeah, I'm gonna die. Some people say YouTube has a negative like effect on your health, or like video games have a negative effect on your health, and well, I can't agree more. Video games are literally gonna fucking kill me with making me overheat and die. Like, some people probably find it annoying that I'm talking about stupid things while I'm supposed to be recording a video, but most of this probably is just gonna be like put up footage when I'm designing the massive front of the ship. This really looks tasty. Like, oh boy. Like, oh my god, I could fit a massive, like, cannon in the front. There's a lot of ideas, and I'm not gonna get to any of them in time because I'm not building the ship fast enough. I have basically limitless time right now, but it doesn't feel that way. Oh, should I build up a bit? Nah, how big was this? 18? Yeah. Now, if you're asking yourself how my ships normally look, Curry flash an image on the screen of my Dreadnought and maybe a few others. As you can see, I'm new to this game, with building wise. I normally played this game like years back when it was still semi-popular, but now the game is completely dead. All the servers have basically, like, literally nobody on them, which is sad. But I do still play the game because I enjoy it, even if no one's here to enjoy it with me. Anyways, so have you seen how recently one of them is people on YouTube, like big subscriber channels, really hold like a bit of a too high personal opinion of them? Some. I think the great example of a YouTuber who hasn't changed and who is like, I would say one of the most wholesome experiences of like a big YouTuber who's like honest and stuff is like Charlie. I know his channel name's Critical, but he's just Charlie to me. Like, I don't think there are a lot of people, like Charlie, and a lot of people who can honestly say, hey guys, I haven't changed much since I was small and now. I don't know, I think popularity hasn't really even gotten into his head, because he just stayed true to who he is, and I think a lot of people should learn from him. Although I have to say, guys, my ego has risen from when I had 2 subscribers and when I now have like 20. That's obviously nice. But then again, people change. I'm making this like the last one where it's gonna have a very long and not very well detailed back. And I'm gonna look like an imbecile. Although the massive sheer weight of this thing is gonna make it it's not gonna make it worth it. Not at all. But who cares? Okay. So, alright. Let's now start with the fun part, which is linking up the rear of the boat. Space boat. By my calculations, that should be enough to calculate this. That's gonna be 9. And this is a eyeball it, I don't care. Like that. Yeah, why am I this stupid? And then like, yeah, that's actually a direct connection. That's nice. Okay, Here's a fun fact: if you're opinionated, and if you think I shouldn't have an opinion, well, why should you have an opinion? I don't know what this is devolving into, honestly. Like, I'm planning to cut this like every like 10 to 20 minutes and just like end one bit and start the next bit, because that's like, recording wise, they're just gonna be cuts in the massive recording that I'm gonna have to edit down into me rambling or building the ship. I want to make it enjoyable for people to actually watch.